Good morning everybody and welcome to Pumpkin Days with Zorah. This is episode 11. We're just going to check our cooking channel. I think we have some mustard to deliver and a very full backpack to relieve. Pumpkin soup was good. 1 pumpkin and 1 salt. Crafting channel. Steel fishing rod. That's going to be useful. We now have a fishing rod recipe template. Tomorrow's weather. 0%. We're going to need our watering can. Alright. Oh, I'm so excited. Look, everything's still, fluffy. That's not quite what I meant to say. I wonder what I planted that I got wrong. Obviously something, but I've completely forgotten whatever it was. See, it's not even telling me what it was. It's a pain. Right, but everything else looks like it's stuff that grows here, so we're really good. And speaking of stuff that grows here, that is one way to open out my backpack, except, oh yeah, no, I have 1 space. I don't know what I want to plant though. Alright, we do need to go get some lentils. Let's go find the lentil seeds. And the mustard, actually, you know what? Let us do the unthinkable. Oh man, and spend 200G. Alright, yeah, we're going to have to. Let's just go. We're going to head up to the museum. See, we haven't been to Spoony Island yet and uncovered that. So let's go to the museum. Ugh, makes me so depressed. Alright, and what we're going to do is drop off. We'll get a space for our sea urchin and we'll get a space from any of the other plants we've only got 1 of that we can donate. Remember how this was all bare and barren? Yes, we have more plants. We're going to have a vine on those trellises too. There is 1 more vine, the passion fruit vine, which is up at our end of the woods, but we're not getting that today. Hey Evan, how you doing? I can't take the day off today. I still need to take care of the museum. It's not a big deal. I love my job. Okay. We're going to donate all of this. There we go. 4%. So 3 more percent to go for the end of the month. Alrighty, and we'll leave Evan behind. And just, I'd forgotten it's Saturday and market day, so we better move ourselves if we want to get anything from the market. I was thinking, you know what? I'm just gonna buy dill, and I'm gonna make fish herbs. And then I'll either sell the fish herbs, which gives me a really good profit. But what I could do is, instead of selling them, I could actually hold them until I get, actually lentils is what we need first, until I get hey Masika, how you doing? Okay, I can go to the library. Fine. Almond, dragon, breadfruit, coconut, kumquats. You know, I don't think I've been able to buy lentil seeds in the shop for like the whole thing. There was a lot of fruit trees there that would have been nice to get, but I think what we'll do is we'll just go straight over to the markets. Huh, he didn't want the cactus. How much is that worth? 4G, so not a lot. I wonder if I can cook it. I know, right? I found this wonderful plant. What can I do with it? Maybe I can fry it. Alright, how many spaces have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can buy 5 things. Okay, first things first, we're going to look at our own produce stand. I think this is our Wahoo Beach, isn't it? Pumpkinvale. Alright, it doesn't have any any of what we're looking for, not lavender. Okay, this is Wahoo Beach. Lentils. Alright, I am actually just going to do the unthinkable. I'm going to buy 9 of these. Ooh, that's a lot to spend. Oh no, I won't buy 9. I'll buy 3. Okay, we're going to turn those into seeds and plant them straight away. Actually, if I buy 1 more, I should be able to fill up the last hole in my thing. I know what I'm trying to say. Words are just hopeless. Alright, so let's toddle. I'm looking for dill. It's not there every time though, so I mean you can't be guaranteed of being able to have it. although in this case it is. So this is going to give us a really, really good return. And we're just going to buy as much of it as we can. I can buy 81? Sure. Okay. And now I'm going to go home before I cry. So basically what we're doing is dill can be sold for about 60... Oh, I don't know. Anyway, it can be sold... No, dill can only be sold for 4. But what we can do is we can turn it into... Oh, I know what I can do. Where's my post office? Maybe I won't cry after all. I will after I spend what I've made at the post office though. So dill can be made into fish herbs. And yes, 192. Oh, hi Zorah. Welcome to Pumpkinvale. My name is Evan. I'm the curator at the museum. The museum is located along Long Road at the centre of the island. I'm sending you this letter to see if you're interested in helping me fill out the local museum. Hopefully with enough donations we can prove that the island should have a reservation status and Jount's Corps will have no choice but to move their factory elsewhere. If you haven't already, please come see me at the museum. I'd love to have your help with this. From Evan. Cool. Okay, so now I have a little bit of money. Let's go spend it. Actually, I'm really torn. Yeah, no, I will. I'll spend it on fish herbs. So you can basically get your fish herbs, and they're worth a little bit. Like, I think it was 60. I said, or was it 50? Anyway, they're worth enough, and you can sell them for a bit of a profit. All right, now we're broke again. And what that gives you, let's go make our delivery of mustard to Jabala. And we still haven't caught any seaweed for Tuesday, so we do need to go fishing. So you can either sell them for about, I think it's 3 or 4 times the profit, or you can if you've got your fish prep station, you can make fish fillets from your cheaper fish and turn them into, I'm just going to see if we've sold enough to get one day to stock it, turn them into herbed fish, which is quite good for you. Let's have a look at buy and sell. Alright, so to answer our question, we haven't sent enough. Thanks, there we go. Alright, so Jabala will be at the flower store then. So we haven't sent enough fish to market to be able to get our fish prep station. So what we're going to do is just turn it into our herbs into... Yes. Here you go. Okay. We're going to turn our fish herbs, our dill into fish herbs, and we're going to sell the fish herbs. So we're going to go home and we're going to get that started. And then we're going to go and catch some fish because we need to ship it to get our fish prep station. I'm very tempted to ship 50 of my next lot of camellias because that's flowers and we can then get our bee box stocked as well. And I need to ship 50 sugarcane so that I can get the mill stocked. And once all of those are stocked, we're doing quite well for time. But let's just head back home and get this crazy show on the road. And we do need to start getting our what do you call it, our property clear, mostly because we need, here we go, wooden logs and things. Alrighty, let's go with that one. Wonder what I can do with cactus. Let's see if it's a cookable. So we'll just close this. And to see if it's cookable, we're going to put it in the recipe thing. Alright, so it's not cookable. Not at all cookable? No, you cannot cook the cactus. Fine, what can I do with it then? It's got to be gatherable for a reason. It didn't go in at the museum. Right, so the thing I was saying about fish herbs. Okay, fish herbs are worth 30, that's right. And that takes 2. So I'm just going to grab this and pop it over here. Grab our fish seasoning out of there. And we're just going to leave that to run. My backpack is too full to go fishing. I need something. I need to be able to put a few things away. So. Oh yeah, that's right. Give me this. 2, 3, 4. How long does that take to grow? See, 7 days. We're really running out of time to get our lentils. I'm pretty sure we had lentils on our quota, didn't we? Yeah, so we really need our things. So if you ever can't find the seeds, sometimes you just have to bite the bullet, and I only needed 3. That's fine. And plant your other bits and bobs while you can. I might just grab my shovel. Where is my shovel? There's my shovel. Alright, let's not dig anything up we don't want to. Okay. Just hoe that one spot. And we'll plant that. Alright, and then we'll water it. Okay, everything's growing, it's all good. Let's refill our watering can. Look at this. This is so big now. I love it. Okay. I've got 35 sugarcane. It's not enough. You know what? I am going to play with fire. I'm going to just plant this sugarcane. And I'm going to make it a batch of 12. I think. Or whatever this is. Because I think this is, it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, yeah, this will give me 36. Okay, let's go with 2, 3, oops, actually, wait a minute. Grows all year in 5 days, yes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, I don't need to count it, I just need to grow it. So I'm going to plant all of these in one go. I'm just going to give myself full health before I do this. Hopefully I won't make myself fall over by planting 36 seeds at once. We'll find out. Let's just eat that. Right, now we're not quite full. Alright, let's eat that. Right, now we're full. Okay, let's see if we can manage to not knock ourselves out. Ooh, I'm glad we filled up. Okay. What happens if I turn mustard into seeds? Where can that grow? Wahoo Beach and Pumpkinvale. Alright. Maybe I'll have another cup of tea. Yeah, that's a bit better. Alrighty, we're going to equip our mustard seeds. And I really think I should probably stop at that point. So what I've done is I've planted it so I've got some squares of 9. There we go. Okay. So I never really checked to see what you could do with mustard. Let's just go Peter Pocket that. Grab our grinder. Grab our fish herbs. Okay, so you can't grind mustard. That was what I was trying to work out. Alright, we need to ship our fish herbs, our curry powder. How much is mustard worth? 2G. Okay. We need to ship the forget-me-nots. And the lamb's ear. Alright, I reckon if I ship all of these camellia. I might not be able to make a cup of tea, but I will be able to get my bee box pretty much. So, alright, and I don't know what to do with the cactus, but I do know where to get more, so I'm going to ship that as well. So that's, I won't ship my cup of tea though. Give me that. Right. Alright. So for my quota, I just need the lentils to go. I'm not going to get my milk and chicken eggs. There's only 10. I mean, I could buy 4 chickens, I'd get 4 eggs a day. But I mean, they're worth a couple of grand a piece, so maybe not. So alright, so what we've done is with 23 camellia, hopefully, because it's much more profitable to ship tea. Hopefully they'll count as flowers. Actually, they do count as flowers. It's all good. We'll go into our flowers box, and we will find camellia in here, so that's pretty good. Alright, so we'll ship our flowers and get our bee box in stock to start with, so that'll be good. Okay. And we'll ship all of our fish seasoning. As much as it pains me, and it'll mean it'll be a week before we can actually make herbed fish to sell, but that's 50 times 30 is 1500, and that's 10 times 30 is 300, 1800 and 1920 all by itself. Curry powder is worth 50G. So there's another 300, so that's two grand we're getting. And then of course we've got the minuscule amount that the flowers themselves are worth. Like I said, I don't know what the cactus is for. It's kind of pretty, but so I'm going to go look at my camellias because I'll cry, but anyway. So that's all that done. Alright, so we'll ship that. Let's turn the dill weed into seeds and just see if we can actually... Okay, so that can only grow in Pumpkinvale. And I've just turned a 4G product into 1G. Oh, it's fine. That happens. But now I have lots of space for fish. So if I pop my cup of tea down here and my other cup of tea down here and put my netting up there. There, we have a fair amount of space for fish. So we will, as of tomorrow, provided I don't go too nuts at the market, because I think tomorrow, isn't tomorrow the festival? Yeah, so it's festival day tomorrow. It's also Rashida's birthday. So we will go to the festival. We may not spend a lot of money there though. Alrighty, journal. What are my errands? Alright, and we need to buy seaweed. Not buy. Find. Actually, I could have bought seaweed. Oh. I think the market's over. Yeah, that's okay. There'll be a market tomorrow. We can always buy seaweed for Tuesday. It's not a lot of G. But what we might do is go fishing for the rest of the evening. And then we'll head into festival day. That'll be kind of cool. I am looking forward to it. All right. I think one of the quickest ways to get our 8% for this season would be to actually go out to Piscari Isle. Our 8% of donations for the museum. Go out to Piscari Isle and fish out there, because I reckon we could catch pretty much the other 3 or 4% that we need to make the museum up. So that might be worth doing, because fish is a really big part of this game. If you look at how many there are. There's our seaweed. Yes. Alright, I just need another one of those. Hi Kaishan. Hopefully I'm not stealing your fishing spot. I think he just likes to either watch me fish or stare at the lights of the temple. I just get the feeling when I'm here and he's there that I've kind of wrecked his day because I've gone and stood where he wants to stand. We might just wander over here and see if maybe he wants to fish. It's my clam. You can't have it, my precious. Anyway, enough silliness. No, I moved over for you, Kaishan, and that's the best you can do. Oh, I want my view back. Alright, when I catch this fish, I'll move back to where I was. Another oyster, that's worth 80G. We're going to ship that tonight too. Because if we go into our museum, we have nothing to donate because we've actually pretty much caught it all. Oh, and I should watch my health too because it's dropping. So there you go, we finished our order for Tuesday. It's a sardine. We shall turn that into... Actually, no, we'll ship it. We're now trying to catch 50 fish to get our fish prep station. Oops, and I should watch my bar, my fishing bar. There's no sound to alert you when the fish bite. Another oyster. I'm really hoping oysters count. And I'm eating my tea because health. What time is it? 11:52? I might have some cherry juice as well. Yeah. So we bought dill. I mean, we could technically buy 2,000 worth of dill tomorrow and make a bit of money out of that. And that would really set us up. I'm really tempted to do that, to be honest. I just want to see what I've got. I haven't got a lot there, have I? You know what? We might do that. That would work. But then again, we might not have dill in the next market. I do notice it's not always there, so alrighty. And scallops, what are they worth? 10G. Okay, 40G, 10G. Alright, so I technically have 3 fish. I don't know if it counts the oysters and the shellfish as fish for your fishing quota, for your fishing things. But we're just going to see. I also have a recipe for clam, and I think I have a recipe for clam curry, but I don't know if I actually have all the ingredients for it. We might check the recipe book out when we get back to. And I have to remember I can't fish until I collapse because I will lose all that day. So need a crafting recipe for the glass bottle. I was fiddling with ideas the other day, and if you could technically have a glass bottle and fill it with gemstones, and that would make a nifty decoration. Milkfish. Yep. Alright, we have 4 fish. The other alternative is I can just buy 50 fish and ship them. That seems like cheating to me. That's 5 fish. I'm out of tea. Six fish. Pretty sure that's, yep, we've had that one before as well and donated it. So I think we're looking really good for the spring beach fish. 7 fish. And I might just have to remember, actually, let's drink our, whoops, maybe not drink our tea yet. We drink our tea before we cast the rod next time or I'm going to fall in. Okay, let's just grab this. You know what? We're snoring and we don't even know it. We need to go home now. Because when we're fishing, we don't always snore. We just fall over at the designated time. So it's 2:39. Pretty sure I got up at about 7:30, so I should be snoring. Because we're inside that 5-hour, that 6-hour marker. So when you get to 24 hours awake, your character falls over. It's very sad. We won't stop and talk to Kaishan. I'm not sure what he's doing waiting on the beach at this time of night, but there you go. We are going to ship our fish, though, before we go to bed. because that's a nice extra bonus. But we're not going to ship our seaweed because that's an order. There we go. Oh, right. So we'll get our money back for our dill. That's quite nice. Let's just catch our evening TV before it turns into cranberry juice. Yep. Before we all fall over watching telly. Pop a sickle. Yep. All right, bedtime. We're not getting up late tomorrow. There we go. And we're going to have to water before we do anything. So let's grab our television. Peach tea. Oh, we've got so many fruit. You wait till our trees start growing. We're going to find so many new teas. Oh, this is something I couldn't do in Pumpkinvale. I had to buy the fruit. And that music you're hearing, that is its festival time music. So let's just watch our health. Because we didn't get a full refill of health last night because we stayed up to a hideously ungodly time of the morning. So we don't want to be madly watering our plants to go to the festival and then end up not going because we didn't watch our health bar and fell on our faces. That would be sad. I'm really loving this crop thing too. Oh, I'm so glad. So, yes, very grateful to Shariji for telling me it was possible to do this. Really happy with that. Alright, let's not forget our tree. I don't need to water that tree anymore. It's grown up. Yes, my tree is all grown up now. Hopefully that's my pay in the mail. So all of these trees, they're a menace because you've got to water them for so long, and they all take energy. But see, there's our peaches for peach tea, and oranges. I bet we can make orange tea too. I'm not sure about lime tea. We could give it a shot. We're going to have ourselves a little tea fest. Mango tea? I don't know. Haha! Let's go get our ill-gotten gain. Look at this. Oh, this is my first festival at Wahoo Beach too. I've attended the one at Pumpkinvale a number of times, but I've never been to the one at Wahoo Beach. So let's just grab our 2,741 from yesterday. You have a kitchen yet? I won't have you skipping meals and sleeping all day. Make sure to get a kitchen and learn how to cook so you can keep up your stamina while working. Eating out every day can get expensive. Oh, there's Grandpa worrying about me again. What does he think I am, an irresponsible farmer who forgets meals and falls on her face? You know what? We need to talk to Mayor Lamont. Yes. The cooking contest is about to start. Would you like to participate? Yes, I would. Which category would you like to join? I will be the novice this year. The cooking contest is a test of your cooking knowledge. Use the ingredients given to create a dish required for the specific course. The winner will be determined not only by the number of dishes completed, but complexity as well. Participants are Charlie, Ikea, Pete, Lisa, and Zorah. Woohoo! Alright, cook a soup. Okay, the only soup I'm sure of cooking is going to be tomato and salt, and I should learn my other soups because there's a really fancy soup in here that I should know but I don't. Oh, it's the chicken one with garlic and stuff, and I want to know it but I can't remember it. Alright, I better cook, or the only thing I'm going to cook is a disaster dish. Find and cook something from one of these categories, vegetables or sushi. Okay, so we have seaweed, wasabi, rice, yes, and crab meat. That'll do. Crab meat, seaweed, wasabi, and rice. Why do I feel like I've got something wrong there? Most dishes are seaweed, wasabi, and rice. You could probably also use shrimp for nigiri. I'm going to do this one. Oh no, I don't know if I made a disaster. Alright, so it looks like you are done cooking. Let's see what everyone cooked. Hey, we all made soups. Let's see the first course. And yes, I made it. The second course. Oh no, they did. Those are disaster dishes. That's the first time that's happened. Okay, excellent. And the winners are Akea. First place is Akea. They won 1 beer barrel. He must have made a really good soup. Second place is Zorah. They won 10 coffee. Third place is Charlie, and they won 20 salt. Yes, thank you to everyone who participated in the contest. Enjoy the rest of the day. So that's pretty much it. Once you start to get a basic idea for what you need for your oh, look at this. I love this. For your dishes, then you're good. I'm just going to see if I can't get a really nice shot of Zorah at the festival. Actually, I don't know. Oops, I ran into Ash. He's funny. Okay, let's do this. U to unlock. Middle camera, middle mouse button. And we'll just screenshot that. That looks pretty. And we'll U to lock the camera again, and away we go. Let's have a look and see what's around here. So like I said, I don't think there'll be dill here a second day in a row. No, they get wise to me after a while. So you got chicken seasoning and ground coffee, barley, honey and wasabi. That's pretty good. Alright. I might just get rid of my inventory, it's driving me crackers. So like I said, we could actually buy all of these and then take them straight up to the museum, and that would count towards our percentage. But I don't think we'll do that. I haven't started working out the gifts for these guys. For Pumpkinvale, I've got a fairly good idea of what everyone likes, and I'm starting to work out what they love, but I haven't worked out what these guys like and love. Alright, what have they got that I don't? See, there's some stuff. I'm glad we bought the lentils yesterday. What's in here? Alright, if we didn't need... See, look, I got to keep my carne nigiri, which is the crab meat, and I got to keep my tomato soup from my cooking contest. So when you enter it, if your dishes aren't disasters, you get free food as well. This is our festival treats, and each of our NPCs will like festival treats, certain ones. So peach cobbler ice cream, fruit pizza, fruitcake roll. Oh, this is where you get the ice creams that people like. Oh, okay. So basically, if you go into Jay and your friends in Wahoo Beach, I love that they've put this in. So Ash likes festival ice creams. We could really impress him by giving him festival ice creams today. He also likes coffee drinks or coffee recipes. Pacey, festival pastries. Charlie, festival meat dishes, mixed drinks or sandwiches. So you can only get festival dishes on festival days, obviously. But we won't, like I said, I want to buy other stuff. Nice. Alright. I normally wait until I've got my farm established before I go nuts with the clothes. In the meantime, we can just talk to everybody. Oh god. If you ever need any comic book recommendations, I implore you, come to me first. I know all the best runs. Mike. Gnarly. I wish I had a teacher like Valerie when I was a kid. She makes learning fun. Hey, Zarita.
Again?
See, you decided to come back, Zorah. I'm in charge of the marketplace, don't you know? Yeah, and it's a lot of work to organise, so unlike you, I don't have time for idle chatter. Bye. Man, it's a festival day, Zarita. Let's talk to Haku. Working hard or hardly working? I'll cook just about anything. Well, not everything. Just because you can cook something doesn't mean you should. What is it? I moved down here because I hoped the environment would help with my job stress. Now, normally if I was looking for a chore, I would probably keep poking them until I got a response. But now that we've kind of seen the market, and discovered that there is no dill. Duh. We are probably going to save our pennies. I reckon I'm going to go and catch some more fish. Because like I said, there's no real point just yet in getting the in going all out for all of the. I'll get there eventually. In going all out for all of the. That's what we're going to do. For all of the friendship points just yet, because we're going to start missing dialogue. Now I know that Pumpkin is working really, really hard on getting the dialogues up and running for the end of July update, and even though you're watching this in August and that update has come through, at the time of recording it hasn't. So what I'm doing is I might just hold off building relationships real quick with these characters until that July update comes through. The Diamond Fall stuff is going to take a little bit longer, but I know that the Pumpkinvale and the Wahoo Beach stuff is, she said she's done or almost done with a lot of it, so that'll be a really good thing. And now we have a ton of food we can eat. We have tomato soup even, that's pretty good. So what I'm aiming to do is catch 50 fish and ship them as fish and not as grilled fish. And I think we should also have the bee box in stock at Duante's. And once that next lot of sugarcane grows, we should have the I don't see my coffee beans. Anyway, once the bee box comes in, sorry. Oh no, I 110 coffee, not coffee beans. Okay, cool. Ooh, I can bribe Ash for 10 days straight. Or I can stay awake for a bit longer for 10 days straight and really push my poor little character to the absolute limit. That would be a bit mean though. So yeah, so once we get our bee box in and our windmill in, and actually you know what we could do? We could just buy a barn. There's so much we could do. We'll have a look at prices tomorrow before I go nuts and buy something. Because I'm thinking next Saturday, if I can get some more dill, we're going to do the same thing again. Although, if I can have my fish grill by then, we can have however much the fish costs, plus 30G worth of spice, and that's usually around the 40G mark. And we can sell it for 100G and double our profit rather badly. That would be kind of cool. So that's what we're going to work on over this coming week till the next market day. And I had better eat something instead of waffle on here. Oh. I swear this game waits until I opens my inventory. Okay. Ah, no. Pocket. Eat. Equip. Oh wow. I think it just counted me as being equipped anyway. Alright, a mackerel. So that's kind of what the strategy I'm going to use for this one, just to see if we can... I want to try and progress faster than I've progressed before on the farming side, without, you know, getting too many animals too quick. We need 2 white sheep, a boy and a girl, 2 cows and a bull, 1 horse, 2 pigs, boy and a girl. Yeah, partridge in a pear tree. No. 3 female chickens, a male chicken, and a second coop. Because we're going to try and breed for some of the special varieties of animals and just see how that goes. We're not doing too badly for our fish, and we're about to create more space in our backpack by eating something, so that's not too bad. It's only $6.54. An old boot? Really? You'll make me cry. So I'm kind of excited because I really want to accelerate the point where we get the windmill, because I really want to start making cake. Lamprey. And I haven't checked out, oh really? I haven't checked out if I, let's eat the soup. There we go. I haven't checked out if wheat grows in Wahoo Beach or if that's strictly a Pumpkinvale thing. So that'll be interesting to find out. Just trying to work out what I'm going to eat next. We definitely need another fishing rod. A, because this one's going to break. And B, because I really hate losing fish. There's my octopus. Yes. Oh, good point. Alright, let's go and ship. That's not a lot of fish, is it really? Oh, that's the other thing. I hate running up and down this beach. Because it's such a long way. But it's the same dilemma that you face in Diamond Falls, and it's the same dilemma that you face in Pumpkinvale too, is the fishing spots. There's usually one farm close to a fishing spot, and then the rest are a long way away, and you've just got to make that choice between accessibility to town, accessibility to fishing, and usually accessibility to the mines, but in this case in Wahoo Beach you don't get that. Although there's a lot of sand, you know, I really should ask and see if glass, if unpolished glass counts as an unpolished gem. Right, we're shipping all of these, aren't we? Yeah. Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm hoping that the shellfish actually count as shippables, but I'm not sure that they do. Alright, let's go get some more. I forgot to count how many fish that was. I'm going to say maybe 10 altogether, if I include last night's fish. And we'll start with 10 as our base, which means I need to catch 40 more and ship them. And I'm pretty sure I've shipped a whole lot more fish than that, but that's okay. 8:52 p.m. We got up at 7. Alright, so we need to head home no later than 4 a.m. I think it only takes about an hour. Let's say we need to head home no later than 3:30 a.m. And that should stop us falling on our faces in the dirt. At least for fishing. It will mean we're pretty tired. So yeah, so those are the plans for the next few episodes. We're going to unlock a few things. But my fishing rod may break too, so it might be a short night's fishing. So tomorrow we're going to check for bee boxes. We're going to check for a new fishing rod because I really need one. And then I'm going to work out what to do next. Again, well, we have really covered that order for Tuesday. We'll deliver that to her as well. And I'll contemplate some more errands, but I think with the curry that we're bringing through now, we should be good. Because an errand you get about 40G for, and the curry we get 50G once we process it. So that's going to be helpful. Oh, there goes my rod. Can you hear it snapping? Let's see how many fish we can catch before the rod breaks. Oh no, that's such a terrible sound too. Scallops. They put up a bit of a fight, they're stuck to the seabed. So I've still got a bit of green on my fishing rod, so that means I should have a bit more. Yeah, so it's very tempting to actually pay off the farm, see the cost of a barn. I need 4,000 G for a horse, so it's not going to happen straight away, which is why we need our fish prep station real quick. So your fish spices are worth 30. Your fish fillets are worth 25. So it's 55. You sell it for 100, so you make 45 profit. Or something like that. 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 more fish in there. It's not a quick process, this fishing. Six fishies. I am still fishing. It doesn't look like it, but we are. So I don't know if the shellfish count as fish for the fish prep station. I guess we'll find out. But the oyster's still pretty good because it's worth 80 G. So if we ship that as well, we're going to get a pretty good income in the morning, even though we haven't put any dill in it. Seven fish. 7, 8 fish. 2 more would mean that I can, yeah, we have around 10. 9 fish. Ten fish. Uh-oh. Oh, she still looks exhausted. Come on, Zorah. Just 2 more hours of fishing. You'll be fine. $11 fish. Fish. And a plastic bag. That's mean game. And a glass bottle. This may be the game telling me I've stayed up too late and I need to go back to bed. Oh no. Yes, I caught another octopus. They are so hard to catch. 80 G worth. Oh, that's pretty cool. So it's 160 G in octopus and oysters. And scallops, I think they're not worth very much. 10 G, yeah. We do have recipes for them, and I should probably actually check out the recipes before I ship any more once we get our fish prep station. because I'm thinking if we ship the recipe instead of just the fish, we might actually make a bucket load more. Man, where was all this seaweed last time I was fishing? This should be a mullet or a mackerel. Mackerel? It's a plastic bag. What? Now the game's getting its own back. Have a plastic bottle, farmer. What? Oh, let's not cast our rod in there. Oh, wait, no. That was a waste of energy food. Because I'm going to go home now. There's my snoring. And I should be snoring too. Pocket that rod because it looks really odd. I should be snoring because I got up in not very long ago from now. So I think at this point, this is where we're going to put our character to sleep. We're going to check our television before we go to bed. And in the morning, we're going to ship our stuff before we go too. Because we got up at about 7:30 or something. At least I hope we did, otherwise I might fall over without meaning to. That would be sad. I find if I make my character get up at the same time every morning, I've got less chance of actually forgetting. And we're just going to ship all of that. That should give us a goodly amount. All right, it's 4:24. Our crops are still watered for the moment. Very quickly check cooking. Berry tea. Ooh, okay. That's Tucker. Mad tasty is his line. Antique dresser. Cool. And I really think it's time for Zorah to sleep. So, if you've liked this episode, please hit like. And if you'd like to see more, please hit subscribe. And I will check you later. You guys have a really good week out there. See you around.